You walked away from that relationship that wasn't for you. It showed you what choosing you was. Choosing your best self vision of yourself looks like up close in person. Choosing yourself. Of your reflection of yourself when you look at yourself in the mirror. Of yourself of your reflection of yourself in the mirror. Of your mirror. That you're tuned into yourself. That toxic relationship wasn't for you. Never allow someone to control you when they feel like it and disrespect you when they feel like it, when you don't have those type of intentions. Continue to have that beautiful heart within. Never stop flowing and having a beautiful heart within. Hear that glow that you have within, that was always installed within you. Yeah, you're having a misunderstanding self there with yourself because of a relationship that's not for you. You're trying to walk away, don't know which way to turn. Trying to find yourself within finding yourself. But you keep ending up in the hands of the abuser. Reevaluating your life, saying to yourself, I deserve better. Trying to find yourself, hurting yourself with your own words because you want to leave a situation that's truly not for you. Someone allow you to feel they can have controlling issues against you at the end of the day to show you that was love. That was never love. You never knew what the identification of identifying what love looks like up close in person. Because nobody ever showed you what love looks like up close in person. So identifying what love looks like up close in person, you would never be able to identify because what love is, what love lust, and everybody shows you having a hand problem was and being disrespectful towards you was, and you thought that was love. Nah, that was toxic behavior. That wasn't healthy for you. It only allowed you to be sick with them being sick of them not showing up for yourself. That's how sick you are, overwhelming yourself, trying to find yourself. Wow. You matter. Just because you were shown a certain kind of walk of a life that toxic was the norm and showing you that it was like acceptable to allow this to be the norm of your norm. And for you to reevaluate your thought process, it was never the norm. Because you understood choosing your best self vision of yourself, of your reflection of yourself, to tune into yourself, to know that you're deserving to be treated with respect. No one's sitting there gaslighting you, meaning what they saying what they mean to be true to you. No having hidden agendas with motives and motives within motives, just like you got your thought process, learning your freedom in your pockets with your eyesight. You know, when it comes to communication, respecting each other equally. When being an adult, being mature makes sense. When the energy gets reciprocated on a two-way street when it comes to respect. Something that you're not used to. You run away from it because you're so used to the toxic behavior, not realizing what's right in front of you. To reevaluate your life, to say to yourself, I just must have just walked off and ran away from the love of my life. Not realizing at the end of the day, having miscommunication with yourself because you thought it was the norm of the norm at the end of the day. To second guess yourself when you overlooked yourself, but you was protecting yourself, but you overlooked yourself. To reevaluate your life today to say, wow, I reacquainted with the love of my life. I had that one conversation that needed to happen. To reevaluate your life to find out that was the love of your life. You see how time goes and time flies, how time changes and people grow. It's the mindset for me. But someone is willing to be on the same page with you, not switch up on you, gaslight you. No hidden motives within the motive, because there are real people out here that's willing to love you for who you truly are with no malicious intentions. Yeah, that energy hit different. Someone who's genuinely tuned into you, you're tuned into them. Y'all meeting each other equally when it comes to respect. You hear the communication is a vibe within a vibe. Y'all understanding each other. It's a vibe that they're not going to understand. Y'all vibe. A vibe from God. A vibe within a vibe when your steps was ordered when you least expect it. God says that toxic behavior don't live here today. Love is real. Love is one of a kind with the right one that's truly for you. Yeah, when love truly shows up for you, it's not supposed to hurt you, disrespect you, allow you to feel unworthy of yourself, go against you, abuse you. Wow. When you're in a healthy relationship, someone that's actually meaning what they saying what they mean, that they're going to be true to you. understand you, your good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. You just need time to yourself. It's not start an argument with you. It's respect your space. It's not I'm mad at you. Just respect your space. Understanding communication within communication, how you both are two different people that are unique and was able to come together and understand and communicate with each other when that energy hit different. When someone's actually in tune with you to actually pay attention to you, not overlook you, yeah, you're not used to that. Someone actually tuning into you and respecting you for who you truly are. Yeah, that energy hit different. When you're actually on the same communication level, someone actually understanding you and is not insecure. Someone is not going to manipulate your character because they don't understand themselves today. Yeah, that energy hit different. Something that you're not used to, a real one. Someone ain't got to wear a mask to fake gaslight you, to say they in tune with you. They mean what they say and they say what they mean. And they actually mean what they say, that they so in tune with you. The same way you are with that you're in tune with them. It's a two-way street. It's equally that you both are tuned into each other. That energy hits different. It's called respect. Wow, something that you're not used to. Someone actually meeting you halfway. Someone that's actually in tune with you. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. When the world's against you, they just want to be your peace in a healthy way. That energy hit different. And I say that respectfully because love is real. Love is one of a kind with the right one that's truly for you. Someone that's not going to have malicious intentions to bring you down because they're having misunderstanding self-day with themselves. No, they're not here to hurt you with words. They don't live here today. That shit pass. Your past is your past for all the right reasons. They wasn't supposed to be part of your journey. And I say that respectfully because you're deserving of someone to respect you and to be a two-way street. Y'all respecting each other, honoring each other, valuing each other's time in a healthy way, not the toxic behavior. Love is real. Love is one of a kind with the right one that's truly for you. It's the thought process for me. Yeah. You ever just woke up, reevaluating your thought process, and saying to yourself is, I love myself today. To know that regardless to how I showed up for my past, this is not who I am today. And if they can't get in tune to how I'm showing up for myself today, it sounds real personal. And there's no need for you to explain yourself that you're not showing up as that person that you're not. Because you're meaning what you're saying that you're real with yourself, to be real with yourself when you look at your reflection of yourself. And you know who you are today. It's the mindset for me. When you don't got to fake gaslight yourself, when you're truly at peace with yourself, you don't have to understand the assignment within the summit of God's plan. For you showing up for yourself when your neighbor doesn't understand you today. It's the mindset for me. How when your neighbor sits there and try to allow you to believe that God is not working in your favor, and all they doing is sitting there is reevaluating their thought process, they only playing their own face. It's the mindset for me. Like, hey, neighbor, it's okay that you don't understand yourself today, but judging a book by its cover, you're only playing in your own face, especially talking about a child of God. Respectfully, you're only playing in God's face. Respectfully, it's the mindset for me. How when they don't want to see you elevate, but you're doing what you said you was going to do. Become your best self vision of yourself to elevate. You understood the trauma that you overcame, and you ain't allowing it to show up today. Because you mean what you say, you saying what you mean, that you're true to yourself. You hear that energy hit differently. This is why they can't tune into who you are today. It's the mindset for me. Hello, mind your business, neighbor. Especially when that child of God doesn't have malicious intentions. They just stand in their lane to elevate, to become their best self vision of themselves. They understood the assignment within the assignment of their trauma, that they don't have to project that negative energy regardless of whatever their good day, bad day, misunderstanding day they're having within themselves. To exchange words with you to get a reaction out of you at the end of the day. They know how to stay in their own lane. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. They're going to continue to elevate. Exchanging words with you at the end of the day was never part of God's plan. You're looking for a reaction within a reaction of your own reaction when you realize at the end of the day you're not getting the response that you were looking for today. It's the mindset for me. Wow. It's the mindset for me. How you just in your own lane trying to elevate to become your best self vision of yourself. And they're trying to be tuned into who you truly are today. But they can't. Because you're just elevating in that peace with yourself. And you're not bothering nobody with malicious intentions. You're just trying to become your best self vision of yourself, of your reflection of yourself. You know, when you tune into yourself, days when you couldn't see for yourself. Wow, you're showing up for yourself to have self-awareness, to understand the tools that God installed within you, to love yourself, something that you couldn't get in tune with, how to love yourself. You're being patient with yourself today to understand how to love yourself, something that you couldn't get in tune with was to love yourself. You knew how to love everybody else but yourself. You know those days when you overlooked yourself. Now today you're looking at yourself of your reflection of yourself to show for yourself, to love yourself in the most healthiest ways. They can't understand who you are today because they're trying to gaslight you. Put a description to your book at the end of the day of their delusional mindset. That's not truly you at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, you're elevating, becoming your best self vision of yourself. And they're not going to understand how God is truly favoring you because you're willing to choose your best self vision of yourself. And it's okay, neighbor. Stay in your lane. It's the mindset for me. You ever was minding your business with the minding your business within your own business, and you ever had to reevaluate your life? Your thought process, you working today? It's working. You ever had to reevaluate your thought process and say to yourself is, I think I have a nosy ass neighbor. Yeah, I think I do. Why is it I hear my neighbor breathing on the damn wall? Why, ma'am, sir? It should be no reason why you breathing on the goddamn wall. Hello, ma'am, sir. Back up. It be the mindset for me. You ever heard somebody listening what they're listening and you trying to figure out, are they listening? Like, you ever heard somebody listening and you had to do it for yourself to see if you was wrong for, you had to figure it out. Hold on. You know when somebody listening what they're listening, they dumbass trip on the wall. How you trip on the wall? Ow! How you being nosy and trip on the wall? Boop. That's what happened. Face first. It's the thought process to me. No, for real. When being nosy gone wrong. Hello, mind your business. It was not meant for you to do that. Now look at you. Reevaluating your whole life. It be the mindset for me. People are so nosy. You ever been minding your business with the minding your business with the minding your business? And you live in a private establishment or whatever the case may be. And you know you got a nosy ass neighbor. You know you got that nosy ass neighbor, right? You know how like when you live in one of those type of complexes or something like that, or whatever the case may be, and you just got that one nosy ass neighbor. Like you hear them running to the door just to look at the peek hole. Yo, security watch on alert. All you gotta do is say, security! I bet you they gonna respond. Tell me not. They gonna play and act like they don't know what's going on, but they be the first ones to open the door. When something happen, dog. Wait, they gonna wait for the police to get there first. They gonna make sure it's secured before they go out in the hallway. They don't want to go out there yet, not yet. They will wait till the police get out there, right? Knowing that they're safe, that everybody is safe, so they think. Just to reevaluate the scene and want to put their 2 cents into what's going on and not say nothing. Officers say, ma'am, sir, do you know what's going on? Did you hear anything? No, I didn't. We all know you heard everything. All right. You the one setting everybody up. It's you. Convinced. It's you. It should be no reason why you the first one to run to the door. Why are you the first one to hear everything before everybody else? But you don't want to speak up until it's time for this time. It's time for this type of time of the month. When it's tell-all season month. When somebody don't want to pay rent. They got so much to say. Oh! That's how you move. Just like that. It's the thought process for me. What's wrong with people? Like, for real, ma'am, sir, now you got so much to say. Now you want to participate. Oh, but what happened is to participate when your neighbor needed your help right there and then? What happened to that? It be the mindset for me, how people just pick and choose when they want to do stuff at the end of the day until it's their time. It be the mindset for me. Hello, it's the thought process for me. Love yourself, love yourself, love yourself. Night, genuine love, respect. Have a good day, have a safe week, and protect your energy. I truly appreciate your time to the genuine ones only. Have a good day, have a safe week ahead of you. Love yourself with God's protection for every direction. You do this.